Welcome, everybody. It's a beautiful day today, and it's time for our monthly reading again. And I was very surprised by the low number of entries. I think I should perhaps advertise this better. Not many people are taking advantage of this opportunity, but I think it's okay as long as the people who are participating are appreciating my work and are genuinely interested in the answer. So I have this small bowl now, and I have only 21 names in it. This has been a great month for me. I had received a lot of support from my subscribers, financial and emotional as well. So if you are interested in getting a personal reading, and you want to be sure that you will get it, then I suggest that you write me an email and I will explain how it goes. But for now, let's see who the winner is. And it's Theresa. Yay! Theresa. Let me check up on your question and let me get back to you after that. Congratulations. Alright, so Theresa says that she feels lost and she's trying to find her way back to her spiritual path. And I think that's a problem that many of us can sympathize with. So I think this reading will be quite relatable to a lot of people. Thank you for the good question, Theresa. It sounds like you take your existence very seriously and you are striving for a better life for yourself and for those around you. And I can tell this from the question you've asked. It's interesting, the questions that we ask tell a lot about us. You wouldn't believe how much. So I think I'm going to give you a reading with a truncated Celtic cross spread. It's a simplified version of the Celtic cross. It's quicker and it's more to the point. The original Celtic cross is a little more detailed. So I'll pick one card for you as you are right now, and another one for your past and your future. And we need a card that stands between you and your spiritual path. So what we are looking for, the factor that's holding you back from living the life that you really want to live. I'm focusing all my energy on this one card. This will be the most important one. Okay, I think I got it. And we need 2 more cards. One of them is the subconscious background of this whole problem. It's right here. And we need one last one to see what's going on the surface, or what conscious changes you should make in your life to make this change happen. It's here. Alright, I think I'm going to turn all the cards over. Just to see everything at once. Wow. All right. The first thing I notice about this reading is that there are 2 cards indicating love. One is in the past position. It's the Lover's card. It's the major arcana card that is about a unity of 2 things. It could be a lot of things, but in your case, I think it's a spiritual unity with a group of people, or with one person or an idea that you were really committed to in the past. And this was a very strong connection. Something that defined you, something that you could build upon. But right now we have the Death card, which tells me that this connection that you had in the past is withering away, or it's already gone and it's not relevant to you anymore. And you're trying to redefine yourself. You are trying to be born again, basically. The self that you were identified with in the past has died. It's not you anymore. And this is where this confusion comes from in your life. This is why you're feeling that you have left the spiritual path that you were walking on, because you needed to get out of it. It was necessary for you to go through this. And I can see that there is a new phase coming, a new stage of your life. where there will be another such connection, so you will be reconnected with the same or a similar entity, but this connection will give you more freedom, and it's going to be based in emotion rather than morality. I think this card is very heavily infused with morality. It's very much connected to the idea of the first couple in the Garden of Eden, where God is watching over them, but they always need to be on the lookout not to do something wrong, or else they will lose the privilege that they were given. This card is much lighter, and it's much more down to earth, and there isn't this menacing feeling of losing anything. It's just a connection where things can flourish, and it can, in many cases, this means a romantic sort of attachment as well. So this could be infused with romantic love. And the card that we have found, or I have deemed the most important, is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is, well, first off, the sword suit is associated with the element of air. And the astrological element of air responds to the neocortex of the brain, the rational, analytical, mental, intellectual kind of function of our being. And it's the highest order of that. There is a hierarchy between the court cards in the tarot, and the king always represents the highest, the most refined, the most confident and determined aspect of that energy. So the King of Swords in this case means that you are looking for the truth with the tools of the mind. You are looking for the truth, and you are looking to get answers from an authority, someone who you wish to perceive as a bearer of truth, someone who has knowledge that you think is superior to you, someone whom you can look up to. And maybe you have this person in your life already, or it might not just be a person, it may be an idea or an attitude that you have. But there is this energy of dogma, in a sense. And the King of Swords is oftentimes criticized for being too cruel and not being connected to his emotions. And I think that the problem with you is that you look at your life in a very dry, very matter-of-fact way right now, or you are forced to do that, or you think you should do that, and that's what's holding you back. There is no fluidity, no flexibility in the way you look at your life. And there is a desire to be with others and to form bonds with people and build things together. And of course, I don't just mean material things, but spiritual things. But there is a very strong connection to Earth in your subconscious mind and in the way your everyday life goes. So I'm guessing that you are somehow in connection with you do something with your hand. You are very much connected to the mundane aspect of life. Practical things interest you, and it's ingrained in your consciousness very deeply. And your most important subconscious desire is to work with others as partners and to create something great, to create something that stands the challenge of time. And the death card might be particularly upsetting for you because of this, because you are somehow used to relating to things that are a constant, some things that are continually there for you and for others. And to feel this incredible power of transformation that's taking you towards a life where there isn't that much seriousness. It's interesting that I have realized from your question that you are a very serious person. In a way, you take yourself and your life very extremely seriously, and you are very reliable and very giving. And the cards reflect that. So there is a strong desire to be committed to an idea and to work on it. And so the advice you're given here is to give everything you have, all the energy you have, to building this that you think is important. Go into as much detail as you can, and be very generous with your time when you are doing this, and pay a lot of attention to detail, and basically give it your best and try to immerse yourself in the process of work. Try to almost disappear or forget the things that are troubling you now, because they are going to be solved anyway. And the only thing that matters right now is not to stop. You shouldn't stop and sit down and just look around. You need to get more active. You need to get more committed to your goals. And you need to just push forward and forget yourself, basically, is what I can say to you right now. Forget yourself, and you will rise above all these hardships that you are facing right now. Well, I hope this reading was helpful for you. If you could leave a comment or any kind of feedback, you could email me as well. I would be very thankful. I'm very interested in your feedback. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Goodbye.